Hey, it's Clay, and this will be a video chart on ticker symbol BSPM. We will take a look at the 30-minute time frame. Real quick, what do I mean by 30-minute in case maybe you're new to charts? Instead of each one of these candlesticks here representing 1 day's worth of price action, which is what you would normally see, each one represents 30 minutes. So while this here may look like several days worth of time, it's actually today's price action broken down into 30-minute time slices. I like to do this time frame that does a good job of telling the quote-unquote story of the price. And in this situation, makes mapping out and summarizing the price movement pretty straightforward. So if you say, hey, Clay, summarize this price action for me quickly, I would call this just a total pump and dump. Now, I'm not saying that in regards to the company. I don't know anything about the company. I'm making that statement based solely on how the price of their stock acted today. And my definition of a pump and dump is that the price action makes a really nice move, and then within a relatively short amount of time, the price goes back to where it started, or in some cases lower. So let's kind of go through that definition real quick and it kind of establish where this whole started. And for me, it started when it broke outside of this stubborn range that the price had been trapped down below for quite a while, right there at $2.30. I mean, you go back through the history of the chart and you can see that just a whole bunch of times the price could not get up above that area. So to me, that was kind of the starting point, aka in technical jargon, the breakout point. So let's go through the definition. Price makes a really nice move. Well, as we just stated, the breakout happened right there and the price went all the way up there. I'm assuming we can all agree that was a really nice move. Second part of the definition, within a relatively short amount of time. Well, considering this all happened in the exact same day, once again, I'm assuming we can all agree, all right, yeah, this was a pretty short amount of time. And then finally, the price goes back to where it started, or in some cases lower. And where did the price ultimately close? Down here. Not to insult your intelligence, but when you correspond that with like the previous area, that was essentially right back to where even the move started, from yesterday. And that's just not a sign of true strength. Now, another way you could phrase this is, back to the drawing board. Am I saying the bulls can never, ever make a nice move again? I'm not saying that at all. All I'm saying is that as far as this big price movement was concerned, there's just very clearly no genuine power behind it, because if it did have genuine power behind it, the price would not be sitting back to where it all started. And, pretty common sense stuff, but that's why I love charts. When you look at them certain ways, they kind of insult your intelligence. So, like I said, BSPM, I'd call it a pump and dump. If you want to look at it as more of the glass is half full, then you can call it back to the drawing board for the bulls. But either way, as far as today's movement was concerned, there just wasn't any sort of true power behind it. One of the biggest questions that I get is, hey Clay, how do you find the stocks that you trade? So what I've done is put together a free resource guide where I talk about the tools that I use to locate stocks that I find interesting and think may have potential. So if that sounds like something that could add value to you as a trader, then click on the image that is up on the screen right now and I will email you the guide. The guide itself is very short and to the point, and best part, it's completely free. Thanks for watching the video. Let me know if you have any questions.